Insert intro theme song here.
Can you guys guess what song I'm listening to? By the way, I'm dancing in my
It's our
head.
intro
The
song
intro song, maybe?
Yeah, Levitate
that
by
I
Dua Lipa.
definitely
Oh.
have
Girl, the
made
way
so
you
far.
moving got me in a trance. That song?
Yeah,
Yeah. Hell
Pitbull.
yeah, dude.
Is that by
That's
Pitbull?
my theme song.
Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah. Chocolate, baby.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's feel like it's
Welcome
been
back.
a
Welcome
while
back.
since we've had an
Welcome back.
episode.
Dude, it does feel weird not recording every week. I will say that much. But
Yo, okay, I'm gonna say this though.
all right, say it.
I don't mind it. I kind of like it was getting.
Yeah.
I love doing this, but it was like getting. It's just busy. It's been busy lately. So like having that time to every other week, it's nice.
It is nice.
And I
It's
feel
nice
like
to be
our
able to
episodes are better, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's nice to be able to actually come up with like a theme for each episode.
Yeah.
Like our very first theme
Yeah.
for this episode. We kind of spun it off if you were listening last week. Stinky brought up Irish road bowling, which is a very unique but very freaking cool sport.
Yes. Also, you had sent a TikTok of Irish road bowling, and before you said that, the only instance I got was imagining it when Dustin was describing it. Like you said, those guys just fucking yeet this cannonball straight
yeah.
down a road.
Dude.
It looked like it was straight into a crowd of people. Like I thought someone probably broke a leg or died.
Dude, yeah.
Honestly.
The dude, what was the two things that stuck out to me? One, that guy was so focused on his form. I didn't realize that there was a certain form to throw
Oh yeah,
this
dude.
cannonball thing.
There's
but
two
he
different
had
types of throwing styles.
yeah, he was like locked in and he had a run up and everything. And like you said, Nick, it shows just him running up towards like where he's gonna throw. And when they pan to when he finally lets go of the cannonball, it gets launched into this crowd of people just standing on the road.
Like
None
what,
of them get out of the
maybe-
way. Nobody moves. Like
Yeah.
they just the cannonball's coming right at them, and they're
Maybe-
part of the
maybe
it's
20
a
yards away
course.
at that point. Like the big crowd of people is maybe 20 yards away.
If that, dude. I mean, it's
a community
insane.
sport. It's a community event, baby.
Yeah.
But
It was
hopefully
insane.
hopefully those hospital bills are shared by the community as well.
Yeah, no kidding, dude.
It's
That
not
would
28
easily
ounces.
shatter an ankle or a fucking
How
knee
much
or
is
something.
20? It's 28 ounces. How much is that? What is it? A pound and a half? It's not that heavy. I mean, that would hurt like a motherfucker.
It's
If you
not,
got
but it's the
pelted
size
in
of
the
like a
fucking ankle
softball, and it's
or
a
the
metal
shin.
ball. Like Jesus Christ.
7 inches. It's 7 inches. So about, yeah. So it's about the
So-
size of a softball.
So about
right.
seven's like that, right?
Yeah, that's-
7's about like that.
That's huge.
Maybe-
dude.
maybe that.
Sounds like this.
Yeah,
Maddie pops
but
in.
it's
7 inches. You always said 7 inches was like this big.
She literally walked past my
Yes,
doors open.
yeah.
She walked past as I was saying that.
Yeah.
Nothing.
He's like, oh, you're telling
So-
your dick size. Okay.
Yeah.
So Irish road bowling got us thinking about what we each wanted to come up with a strange sport or yard game. In my instance, yard game that's played at some point competitively, even by just a small niche of people in the world. So
Yes.
that's what this episode's going to be about, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I didn't know there was those stipulations,
Oh,
but
I take back
mine's good.
everything I
mean,
just
mine
said then.
covers that. Mine is in there, but I didn't know we had stipulations. I thought we were just finding some cool shit that we found.
we didn't.
Well,
That's
that's kind of what it was. Just some unique, cool stuff that
Right.
most
just some of
people
those
don't know.
cool shit.
I had those stipulations just because mine has all of those things.
Okay.
Well,
Um,
you want to kick us off? with
Yeah,
it?
dude. Yeah,
Go
I'll kick
for
it
it,
off.
dude.
My game that I picked is called Coob, but it's not spelled. How do you think Coob is spelled? First of all,
Oob.
KOOB.
no,
Yeah.
no, it's
I was
close.
thinking like K with the U and the dots above it
The
with
umlaut.
a B.
Umlaut.
Oh.
Yeah, the umlaut.
I don't
Yeah.
know if it has the umlaut, but it is
Is that what that is?
KUBB.
KUBB.
Yeah, it's a Swedish origin game. It's a lawn game, and it's been described as like a combination between bowling and horseshoes, and I even put a little bit of pool or billiards in there as well.
That sounds cool.
We have all actually played this
Umlaut.
game. Our sister has the game, and then before she got it, our cousins from St. Louis, they brought it down to mom and dad's place one weekend to play.
One wintry night.
And let me tell you, it's kind of intense, like just very intensive. Dustin, that was crazy. I just thought I saw your face there.
I don't know what's going on.
I saw your
Wow.
face there, and I just thought you were laughing that no one commented on your little quip you made
I
there.
was.
Oh yeah. So I brought attention to
He wasn't even paying attention. I don't even know what he said.
it. So
As you should,
Cube
as
is
you should.
played in Sweden. It's very big. It's also played in the United Kingdom. The United States has a very big following in it, especially in Wisconsin, like that area.
Really?
Of course.
Yeah,
I
Those
wonder why
Wisconsinite.
specifically Wisconsin.
I
I was
don't know,
just
maybe
in
a lot of
Wisconsin.
Swedish origin.
It's
And you know
probably
what?
because they
I
could
didn't
turn it
see a
into a
s-
drinking game, dude. Because those motherfuckers just drink.
Dude, I was just in Wisconsin. I didn't see a single motherfucker playing Cube. So
You were in Sheboygan,
Cube,
though. They don't
it's
have
Cube.
anything in Sheboygan.
I was in. They have the world's largest free flying American flag. So first of all, go fuck yourself.
and no
and put some
seafood
respect on that
places,
name.
even
Yeah,
though
that is
they're
true.
on a fucking Great Lake.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah. This game it's ancestors where there are some games that were very similar to this that's been dated back to the 1800s. So it's been around for a couple hundred years now. Um,
Damn, we're getting a
I
full
think
history lesson.
I'm gonna pull an audible healer here, and I'm gonna see if this works.
Share your screen if you're gonna do that.
I'm definitely gonna do that. Yeah, give me 1 second here.
So, is an ancestor of what? 1800s? What are we doing
Oh,
in the 1800s?
that's gonna
Yeah,
Oh, you shouldn't have
1800s.
done that, brother. You should have just shared your screen.
yeah, that's
Oh,
gonna
okay,
it's gonna
okay,
kind of
okay,
mess
okay.
up a.
All right, sorry. Let me share my screen real
That's all
quick.
right.
I'm gonna
We're
draw
almost a year
out.
in. We're still learning, boys.
I'm gonna draw out what Cube looks like and how it's played.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh,
We
you're
get a
gonna
little
draw
art
it
lesson
out.
too.
Oh my god.
History, art.
Record
What else?
this.
We're
Please
back
screen
in like
record
fucking
this.
4th grade right now. This is crazy. I gotta watch this stream, baby.
Please.
All
All right,
right.
let's see
record
it. Let's
that.
see it.
Is someone screen recording this?
Can you can Windows key Alt and R, or Windows key Control R. Windows key Control R, I think.
Ooh, okay.
We will see, but let's go ahead and do this real quick. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. So, well, guys, you're about to hear me say everything I know about Cube and try to demonstrate it on Paint. I do not know how to screen record correctly, so here is a completed diagram, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Thanks. The dimensions for a Cube field are 5 meters by 8 meters, so just very roughly, maybe like that.
I don't think those
That's like-
proportions are accurate. I think that's closer to like a 7x8. There we go. That's closer.
Yeah, that's-
Maybe like
6 by
that.
8,
I looked it up to see if it was comparable to anything, and it said that it's very comparable to a Cube field.
but- Okay. Hey,
Nice.
I got a question, real quick. I want to interject. Is it comparable or comparable?
Comparable.
Are both acceptable?
No,
I say
comparable.
comparable most of the time.
I say comparable.
Wow.
So,
Fucking
So
nerds.
2-1.
you have
You're
a
wrong.
field here. People stand. Here's some feet for people. People stand on the outline here. Okay,
Those are
Brother,
feet?
fucked up feet, man.
those are feet.
Wow.
And then you have another team down here. I think you can play anywhere from like 2 to 6 players on each team.
Whoa.
1, 2, 3,
Someone's
4,
only
5,
got
6,
someone's
7,
got
8,
third leg, brother.
9.
Yeah.
So like that.
When we know it's not you though.
You have
That's
a
rude.
center line here, and right in the middle of that center line, you have a cube that's called the king. That's standing up on its straight up in the air in center field.
Perpendicular
On
to the playing surface.
Right. On the back, the end zones here, I guess you could say, you have, I think, 6 tubes here
You think?
that are lined up here. Yeah, I think.
Okay.
This
10.
this
You have
first
10.
deep dive episode is very, very deep dive-ish.
Very thorough.
Very accurate, very
Yeah.
thorough.
We've got this scheduled out and planned out.
Game rules can vary depending where you are. I'm gonna chalk it up to
Yeah,
that.
house rules probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These people that are standing around here, they each have
What do you
a,
mean by these
again,
people?
can vary a set number of batons that they're holding in their hands. Okay.
A
The object of the
number
game.
batons. Okay.
Yeah. Object of the game is, let's say this is team 1, this is team 2. Okay.
Okay.
Team 1 will
Just
throw
looks
their
like a
batons.
bunch of scribbles.
No,
Team
he's got
one.
it. He's got it. Ride with it, Dustin. This
Yeah.
is a good
Oh,
improv.
no,
one.
I'm following,
Yes,
dude.
I
I'm
am.
following.
Yes, I
I'm
am.
so tracking.
Team
right now.
1 will throw their batons and
Mhm.
try to hit down the opposing team's cubes. Okay?
Okay.
So they will take this baton they're holding and they will sail it across to try to hit the other team's cube. Okay? You throw all of your batons. Any of the cubes that you hit over and actually like knock over onto the ground, this team 2 at the end of you throwing your batons then has to throw those knocked down cubes back over onto your side of the field.
Oh.
Okay. So
Okay.
say this guy threw this baton,
Yeah.
Mhm.
it knocked down this cube right here.
Yep.
This guy would then throw this cube anywhere over on your side of the field here.
The
Just
opposite
anywhere.
half.
Just not to go out of bounds, and you don't want to hit the king cube.
Okay. Is this game usually played on like grass?
It's usually grass. Yeah.
Okay.
I assume you could probably play it on artificial turf as well.
I
But
play
usually
everything
grass.
on grass, brother.
I know you do. After Team 1 has thrown all their batons, any knockdown cubes have to be thrown back onto their side of the field. At that point, the batons are Team 2 then throws their batons as well. Okay, does the same thing. Process repeats itself. Once Team 1 gets back, it's their second turn now. Wherever the closest cube that they knocked down that first round landed here, that is now their line that they can stand behind to throw.
Here, as in the opposite, because not everyone is privy to the YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So you should
Yes.
direct your attention to the YouTube channel so you can see this glorious
Yes.
mapping of.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I was saying.
So Team 1 is now on their second turn. They get to throw from the where
The closest knockdown cube of Team 2 that Team 2 threw into Team 1's half of the field.
Yeah,
Does that
there
make
you
sense?
go. Yeah. I think I had a stroke for a second.
All
I
right.
didn't know if you were getting back from that one, Dustin.
You know, like
Then
how
just
in dodgeball, whenever you would play dodgeball in PE, and the teacher wanted to speed up the game, he'd be like, "All right, you can throw from the blue line now, or you can throw from the red line or the free throw line."
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. This game, this system then repeats itself on and so forth until one team can knock down the other teams, all of the other teams' cubes, and still have a baton left over to knock down the king cube in the middle of the field.
Okay,
Ooh.
So
so
you cannot knock down the king cube until all of your opponent's cubes are knocked down
is there a penalty
and out of play.
for knocking?
Yeah, is there a
down?
penalty for knocking down the king?
Yes, if you knock
Yeah,
down the
you can
king
ask
in the correct way, you win the game. If you knock down the king any other time, well, whether that's with a baton or with a cube that you're throwing across the field, you lose the game. It's kind of like knocking in an 8-ball in billiards.
Knocking down an 8-ball, baby. Hell yeah,
dude.
dude.
I also that's how I play games.
So that's the pool aspect. Is that the only
Yes.
thing?
Yeah,
similar?
that's kind of what I got.
wondering where the pool aspect was coming into play.
Yeah.
So
All right, I'm gonna. Oh, And do you have
No.
any questions about the glorious diagram that I drew up here?
None whatsoever. Is crystal clear.
Perfect, Nick.
Nice. Man, your
All right,
handwriting is
stop recording that.
might be better.
Um, it does, I know, but I'm basically a doctor, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
Um,
essentially.
I looked up who does have a competitive league, both in the United States and worldly, internationally.
Oh,
The United States National Championships just took place. It was on July 11th through the 13th in Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
Oh, that shit just happened.
Just happened, 18th annual.
is it Eau Claire or
Damn.
Eau Claire?
Oh, wait, maybe that was 2025 is on July 11th, 13th. It just happened this past year, so it was the 17th annual. Um, there are 144 team limit, and there's different brackets and there's different like classes
Is this gonna be the
and
next cornhole? You think?
it might be. I don't know.
Dude, it could be.
I did not see any um, prize pool, but you do get medals, and you get to stand up on the first place, second place, third place after the end of
The
the
podium?
match. Podiums, that's what they are. Um,
Hell yeah, dude.
I did see there
Dude,
were a lot
Let's get
of
really good at cube
Coob.
Coob, dude.
Hell yeah.
and Irish roll
First,
bowling.
first thing is to spell it and say it correctly.
Say it correctly.
First thing first on the real
I
list.
saw that there were a lot of sponsors for the United States National Championships, like the Brewing Project. Don't know exactly what that is. Northwestern Bank is one too.
Northwestern Bank,
Bank.
baby.
Yeah, JP's Backyard Games supplies. I think it's internationally. They supply the official Coob set for the
JP's
tournaments.
Backyard Games.
And then the random one that I saw, Deborah K. Becker. She's a State Farm insurance agent. She has sponsored.
Dude.
That's incredible. See?
Oh.
Dude, and we're talking
Oh
about
my
her, okay?
God.
That's what I'm talking about. We got to get our banners on the backs of these little league outfield
Yeah, dude.
fences. Okay?
She's in Eau Claire, so she's a State Farm
It
agent.
across the country.
Any
and
of our Wisconsin
rural
people
America.
in Eau Claire or Eau Claire, you guys
It's
let us
Eau-
know.
It's Eau
Eau
Claire.
Claire.
I looked up how to say it.
Eau Claire.
EAU Claire is pronounced Eau Claire.
Oh, Claire. Oh, Claire.
There's also
okay.
Claire.
Oh,
The
Claire.
World Championships
That's
takes
what
place
Jacob was saying.
on the island of Gotland, Sweden. So it's off of the southeastern part of the nation there in the Baltic Sea. It's like straight down from where Stockholm is, which
Mhm.
Justin, I think you have that syndrome, right?
Yeah, most of the time. Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
usually.
So it takes place there. Historically, that's been the place of the World Championships, and it has been ever since they discovered the game, I guess.
When did they discover
Interesting.
it?
Not them discovering it specifically. When they discovered, oh, there's a game called Coob, and they started playing
Say,
it.
how do you discover a game? Don't you invent it?
Do you,
Listen,
do you
man.
have to win the nationals? Like, would you have to win the U.S. national tournament to get invited to the world tournament?
Yeah,
or
is
do
it
people
invitational
just?
or an open?
I think it is invitational, so I think you do have to win some type of tournament. There's a lot of tournaments that go on.
Damn.
I did see. I was trying to look up famous coup players. I did not find a whole lot, but I did see that back in 2022, Greg Joachimsen from Eau Claire, Wisconsin, won the world championship over in Gotland, Sweden. That he beat the Swedes at their own
Wow.
game.
Damn.
That
So cool,
little
brother.
bastard.
USA,
Yeah.
USA, USA.
Fuck
Let's go.
Personal experience from Coob. It is a very hard game to. Once you know how to play, it seems easy. But learning it is hard, especially when you're drinking. Our cousins are very good at the game. They're good
Are
at
they?
every game they play. Like Eric and Rich and even Brian, like they're extremely good at the game.
Are they?
Yeah,
I don't really
I
think
believe-
I've ever played with them.
I thought you have, but maybe not.
Maybe I have.
So if you're ever in St. Louis and you're playing at a Coob tournament and you see our cousins come up
Yeah.
and play you,
Watch out.
good
We'll
luck, brother.
put their full profiles up on the this
Yeah.
weekend though, so you'll know.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
But that's Coob. That is
that was,
Coob.
I mean, very informative. Honestly, I don't know. I guess we're still filling out how these episodes are gonna go, but I enjoyed that. I just want to let
Yeah.
everyone know, everyone that's listening, you guys, I really enjoyed the sketching. That was my favorite.
Yeah,
Oh,
part.
thanks.
that was good stuff. Go check
That
out
was
the
my
YouTube
favorite part. Yeah.
video. That
Good.
was it's actually pretty impressive.
I'm glad you enjoyed that. That was just spur of the moment thing.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
and I
beautiful.
enjoyed
It
it.
actually
That was a
really
great
did set the
decision. Great
stage
decision,
and
yeah.
help me picture what the game would be like playing it because
Yeah.
I honestly don't remember playing it. So
I remember playing it when we were camping. That's it.
Mhm.
That's it. I
We should
also
get a set.
remember I really like playing what's that frisbee game where you have to get it in the hole to get points, you hit it, you can hit it.
Can Jam.
Can Jam?
Can
Jam.
Jam. Yep.
Man, you guys said it both at the same time both times. That's wild to me.
Can Jam.
Jam.
Can Jam.
Yeah, no, that is a fun game. Can Jam's a lot of fun. Oh, little side tangent just to break
I
this
love
up.
side tangents.
We went to a bar this past weekend. Stinky was in town, and with a couple other guys, and this group of ladies. The bar. Let me set the stage. The bar is like this tap house, and in the middle of it, it's kind of cool. Inside, they have this little turf area where you can play
okay.
just
Yeah.
wide enough to where you could play 2 games of like either cornhole or washers. But when we got there, there was a group of 4 like middle-aged women,
yeah.
and they started playing bocce ball. It took up the whole
Oh,
entire turf field, and we just sat there. We couldn't be more clear without just coming up and asking them that we wanted to play as well. They just continue to play bocce ball like we didn't even exist.
well, I mean,
Hey.
they got there first, so
I being there, I do agree. I would have truncated the game. They played out the full game, and it took a while. Jesus
Let's just
Christ,
say
it
they
took
were
so
not
long.
good. They were throwing either
It took
way
so
too
long.
short or they'd throw way too long. And in this little area, like it's built up like almost a sandbox. So there's wooden planks. It sounded like they were going, I mean, it's like the artificial wood. It sounded like they were going to throw the bocce ball so hard they'd leave a hole in the side. I mean, every time it'd just
oh
be like,
man,
boom.
I would very quickly get annoyed if I was one to play. I agree.
I didn't know we were wanting to play. I was enjoying watching them, to be honest. This
Watching them
hostility.
play bocce ball or just
Commentating. He was
watching
like, he was like
I was
commentating, and then
applauding
he
him
would,
and stuff. I would
yeah,
clap
he would
for him.
say things to
Oh,
us,
wow.
and then he would say things louder if he wanted them to like kind of overhear.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Laugh
Working
a
the
little
system.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Dude, I was vibing, man. I was just enjoying the weekend, man. We had
Yeah.
floated that day. We enjoyed ourselves. I was enjoying
Yeah.
myself, man. I was enjoying the
Yeah.
night.
It was a good weekend.
Yeah.
But sorry for the side tangent. But
Yeah, you
bocce
should
ball, big fan of bocce ball. But if you can't play it, if you don't have enough space to play it, then don't play it. Because that
If there's other
wasn't
people
enough
waiting, go fuck yourself, honestly.
If I'm in line
Yeah.
to play a game,
If Andrew's waiting for
and
something, get the
you're
fuck
playing
out of
bocce
his
ball,
way.
and fuck you. Yeah,
God, be respectful of him.
yeah. Cater to my needs, please. Especially if you were there first.
True.
Thanks.
Woody,
Okay.
Woody, what's your game?
Yeah, you want me to get into mine?
Yes, please.
We're gonna take a trip across
memory
the
lane.
other side of the pond.
I'm so excited.
So we're not going over the Atlantic. We're going over to the Pacific, to
Mhm.
Japan.
Oh shit. Okay.
And we're going to
That's more like
dive
samurai
into,
fighting.
dude, fuck yeah. No, it's okay. So I looked up the pronunciation. I believe it's Botashi. Botashi.
Okay. How do you spell that?
Botoshi.
BOTAOSHI.
All right. Say that again.
Botashi.
BLT.
Okay.
BOTAOSHI.
Oh, dude.
I've seen this game being
I
played.
think we've all
Oh.
seen it. It's the okay, yeah,
Oh
okay,
yeah.
So it's a capture the flag type game, but on a whole nother level.
Oh,
So there is
That's
two
incredible.
teams on this field, and couldn't find the actual dimensions. One source said that they're 30 meters apart. So like,
What are
60,
30
80.
meters apart?
The two teams. The two teams
Okay.
start on opposite sides of the field. Um, and so roughly the size of maybe a football field or a little smaller. Um, these two teams have 75 players each.
Oh my god.
So
That's
you can
wild.
split that into essentially there's a pole on each side, each team's side of the field. And the goal is to pull the pole down lower than 30 degrees horizontal of the field. So like it starts perpendicular, straight up and down. You
Yeah.
have to pull it down to where it's a 30-degree angle, and then you win the game.
So you have to pull
So
it a full 60
you
degrees,
just have to pull it 60 degrees down. So with the 75 people, there's like strategies to this.
Stratties.
Um,
Stratties, baby. Get them
strategies,
stratties in the
baby,
chat.
get them
strategies.
strategies.
They can divide into however attackers and defenders they want on each side. So there could be a strategy where you send just like 60 attackers towards the other person's pole, and you only leave 10 defenders to
Hey,
keep your pole up,
we
or
called this
you
something
can
differently
be
when I was a
very
kid.
defensive. The catch is a match lasts 2 minutes. Only two
What?
minutes to do
Wow.
this. So these are original rules, and this is the rules that are played at the National Defense Academy of Japan,
Mm.
which I believe is where it was started back
I
like in the late 1800s.
That's one of the things that I remember about like you've seen videos of this like pop up on social media and everything. I have always heard it's played by like their military academies.
Yes. So it says, okay, you get 2 minutes. If no team grabs someone's pole
Botoshi.
and brings it down past the 60 degrees, the match is undecided, and they go again another round for
Wow.
2 minutes.
2 minute bouts trying to get
yeah.
this done. Wow.
Americans would hate this
Originally-
sport. They can't have
They can't.
advertisements. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they really couldn't. It's 2 minutes of nonstop action. So again, originally, I believe it was like a free for all. Pretty much anything went for as far as punching, kicking, strangling. It says now that there's rules like no punching, kicking, strangling, pulling heads, or similarly dangerous roughness. But I'm assuming back when it first started, anything fucking
Oh
went.
yeah.
Um,
What's the hit
A
but-
statistics
swift
thing? Do
kick
you know?
to the nards, dude.
so like I said, it was started. I believe when the one source I saw was like the late 1800s at this defense academy.
Mm.
Man, a lot of shit
and-
starting in the 1800s.
Yeah, and it's changed a little bit since like the late 1900s. So like the 70s on is when they changed the pole. Originally, it would only have to come 45 degrees, but that was I guess too easy. So now you have to go 60. And some people play only a minute 30 instead of 2 minutes because it's just way too crazy.
Damn.
What I
crazy.
found so
That'd be so
funny
action-packed.
is there are actual offensive and defensive positions. So I'm going to go through some defensive positions.
Hell yeah.
One of them is called Rider on Top, where a single player sits or clings to the top of the pole and will like kick at people if they're coming to attack. So that's the Rider on
Oh
Top.
my god.
One of them is Circle, which you just make a big circle around your pole. One of them is Pole Support. So they kind of make a big like group around the pole and is against the pole, so it just stays straight up no matter where you go. And then another one's Interference, where you just try and tackle like all attacking people. For the offensive positions, they said that some of them are just attackers where you just send individual people. Scrum is a formation of players plunging into the defensive circle, becoming springboards for attackers charging at the pole.
Hell yeah, dude.
So
Oh,
you
so they
basically
just,
just
jump off
you
their back
jump,
and just
yeah, you jump into these people, lay flat, and people just jump on you and try and jump into the pole.
Oh, that's
Um,
awesome.
And then there's one where it's called chargers, and it's just you just charge straight at the pole and try and push it over.
Brute force.
Okay,
there-
I have a question,
Yep.
and it's a hypothetical question with
Okay.
this. You said that you can have as many or as few attackers or defenders as your team decides. If you
Disclaimer: I didn't see that anywhere, but I didn't see anywhere that you couldn't do that. So that was
right,
just
so there's
me
no
interpreting.
rules to how many that you know of. If that's true, and you can have as many as you can, a match lasts for 2 minutes. How many people do you think if you had to defend your
You sound
pole?
like that
Defend your
kid,
pole.
the nightmare. If you could, if
Stop it! You're gonna make even more. If you had to defend your pole from 75 people, how many of a team of you? How many of you would you be able to like successfully defend your pole with? Like, I would say, if it's a team made up of me, the defensive players made up of just me.
Or like clones of you, basically.
Yeah. How many clones of you could you use to successfully like defend your pole for 2 minutes? Like
Dude.
right now,
Against 75 what? Just
people,
randos?
like other people. Yeah,
Okay.
I think I'm going like 45
I was about to say-
defenders and 35 or 30 attackers.
I was about to say 45. 45 of me could defend against 75 other people. I think.
Well, and they're not
2
going to be
minutes.
sending 75 towards you because they got to put some on their defensive end.
Wait,
So-
am I? Let's break this.
Dustin's
question
not good
down.
with these hypotheticals because he asks so many questions. It's just like answer the damn
True, dude, just
hypothetical.
answer
Don't
it.
get
How
so
many
fucking
clones?
analytical.
How
dude.
many clones do you need to defend your pole, dude?
I've noticed this entire podcast series.
let's
Anytime
break this
we
down a
bring up a
little bit.
hypothetical question, Dustin never answers the
Gosh
first
darn
go
it,
around. He
dude.
asks like 3 clarifying questions,
Well, because
and then the
there's so
hypothetical
much.
isn't even the first question. It's not even the same question that we asked.
Dude, it's way deeper than just a question. Okay, so it's like, am I if I'm just defending against 75 people coming my way? Is that it? Is that what we're asking? Or because Andrew was like, they're not going to be sending all 75 people to attack, but the way Nicholas answered the question.
Brother, we're talking about this game. If you were a defensive player on this team, how
Oh,
many
probably
people,
14.
how many clones of you would you feel comfortable with defending against a team of 75?
Dude, 14 probably. I could defend that shit with 14 people. The rest are the other 66 people are going. I mean, 61.
You think
Well, that's
14 people can take on 40 people?
Bro, yeah, because 61 of me are going full
Straight for the
fucking
flag.
yeah.
One disclaimer, and
I don't know,
not
brother.
another disclaimer.
No, for
I
real though,
didn't-
probably
didn't
20. I
say.
would go 25 defense.
The pole is also, I think, 11.8 feet tall. So it's just taller.
Oh,
it's about the
that's not
size of like a
70
basketball hoop to probably the back of the backboard or the top of the backboard, maybe a little shorter. So that's your reference for.
I can jump and put a quarter on the back of a backboard.
I'm sorry.
the,
What was
the very top of the backboard.
Yeah, the top of a backboard. What'd I say?
Yeah. But you
This
can't
game-
dunk. You could barely dunk a volleyball.
Oof.
I used to, not anymore. I can't get any close. I used to be able to dunk a volleyball and girls basketball.
Yeah, because you got old man knees, dude.
Yeah, dude,
Sheesh.
for real.
True.
Dude, but it is so I was trying to find
What could you guys do
some
in high school?
videos and shit, but I
Go to state in 3 years in track.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's true.
I miss, honestly.
Anyways,
All right.
this game looks so fucking fun.
Yeah, it's apparently gotten so bad that, like I said, they've shortened the rounds to 1 minute 30 seconds. They have fouls now, like any of those punching, kicking, all that stuff
Killing.
you get 3 fouls, and if you get more than that, you're disqualified. So like
Mm.
there's a group of refs that just have to be watching 150 people basically fight and see if anybody's committing fouls.
Man.
Um, but it looks like a fun time, honestly. Oh, and there's very little or no protection. So some guys, it's kind of like rugby where they may wear like the earmuffs or like a small head protector helmet, but other than that, it's like a free for all.
Hell yeah, dude.
So that is Botashi, Botashi, I think.
Botashi. I think because I looked up a how do you say
Botashi.
Botashi?
Yeah. And it's translated to pole toppling, which I thought was kind of hard.
Nice.
Pole toppling,
That's
dude.
so hard.
Yeah. So that's
So
that's
I
what I
kind of
found.
that is honestly fun. I shot my wad kind of with the Irish road bowling last week.
Got your pause. What the fuck did you just say? You shot your
disgusting.
what, dude?
My wad, yeah, yeah. I like blew my load.
Damn. Yeah, if you
No,
didn't say it, just say
I,
it, dude.
Hey, sweetie.
But like
Um, yeah.
blowing your wad, shooting your wad, that
Shot
just
my
sounds
wad.
it sounds painful.
You never heard that? That's a saying. That's like a well-known
Shooting
saying.
your wad?
I shot my wad. Yeah.
I've never heard that.
You've never heard that? That's bullshit.
No.
You're gaslighting me. You're gaslighting me.
Probably one of those
Dude,
sayings that only
what are you
30
talking
year
about? I
olds
never
and
gaslight you.
over
Yeah.
have heard.
But I did see this video I'm gonna bring up for you guys. Let me share my screen. Actually, let me get to it because
The perfect
I will say I
ending to a
I
sunny.
did joke about our intro song, but I'm gonna fucking find a time very soon to
yeah,
get
because
this
we've
fucking
been
thing
joking
done.
about that for a couple months now, and I thought you had it.
We've been joking about it since the beginning of the year, basically. Well, like, since I got this
Pretty
freaking
much.
piano that I haven't set up
Yeah.
this keyboard.
Yeah, that's and it's currently what is July 16th, ladies and gentlemen. We are recording on July 16th, a day later than we normally do, actually.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
So this was-
stalling. Here we go.
yesterday for you all, today for us.
Okay, are you guys in?
I'm
See
in
this?
here. Yep.
Yeah.
Put it full screen if you can. Whoa.
Yeah, so this is
What's this
linear
called?
linear robot racing. So
Bro.
I tried to find. I can't. This video showed up in my For You page. My For You page is absolutely. I have worked tirelessly to get it how it is. And I love it. I love the algorithm.
You cultivated it perfectly.
Dude, yes, I have.
What am
So,
I what am I
okay.
watching right now?
Explain what's going on right now.
Okay, so what you're seeing is let's restart it and we'll commentate. So what we have, this is linear robot racing. And what linear robots are, basically they just don't have a rotating arms. So they just have I had the definition up earlier, damn it, I lost it. But they don't
Essentially,
it doesn't
look-
rotate. Yeah, you have like 3 axes, I think, and you don't have any rotating or like gyrating arms or anything, essentially. So they're much more efficient. They can be much more economical. And there's robot. So I tried to find more about this linear robot. It's in a race in Malaysia, and apparently Team Malaysia took home 2 gold medals in Korea's
Damn, so they're the
robotics
real
games.
deal, huh?
Yeah, apparently.
Wait, make that full screen again.
I will.
Yeah,
I
so
will
does it-
just-
Can you play it again?
Yes. So
yeah.
I'm gonna
So does it
describe-
have wheels on it? Like, yeah.
Yes, the
Go ahead and
robots.
break it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one appears to be a 2-wheeled robot, but so there's this design that it's on the floor. What we see right now is this woman holding a robot, and that's about to start, and it's on this big white. It looks like what, maybe 10 by 15, we'll say, maybe a little bit bigger, maybe 15 by 20. But by 20 feet, that is, not meters, because we're in the US.
Placemat. It's a big
Yeah, we're in
mat.
America. Yeah, so it's this big white mat that has lines in like geometric shapes, and the robots are following along this line, and they've got it's basically taking the most efficient route, is what I'm assuming is happening. That's what it appears to be.
Okay.
And her robot, obviously, you saw, made an error, so she grabbed it. And I guess they have to restart it. I don't know. Like I said, I tried to find more specific information about this competition, but I couldn't really.
So no one's driving the robot.
No
right
one's
now.
driving.
It's doing itself.
So what I did find about with this specifically is this is testing their sensors. Where is it? I think it's this one. So I did look up, there are robotics competitions.
Which are fucking sick. Any robotics competitions are sick.
Yeah. So according to NASA, actually according to a Google search that linked to a NASA website, the International Robot Olympiad has been one of the most popular robot competitions for a decade. So I looked up their competition. They have junior and senior level competitions. And there's, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, or let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different competitions. Some junior specific, some senior only. Nope, no, only seniors. Take that back. Some junior and seniors. So that one was the robot athletics, I believe. And there's also, I thought I saw something else, but I guess not. But yeah, there's robot athletics. It was actually kind of cool because it tests like the sensor reading and everything. I mean, this whole thing, look it up. It's iroc.kr.
iRocker.
iroc.org. And you might have to change your language from Korean to English up at the top. I don't know. I went to mine brought up English immediately, but it's pretty cool, honestly.
So what? Wait, say that again. iRoc what? IROC.
iroc.org. IROC.org.
Oh, okay.
And there's different categories. So there's there's AI. I don't want to read. We don't have to read. There's like a tag out, smart farmer, robot athletics, creative category, which is kind of cool because they will get, they will have materials and they will get a mission basically that they have to do, and they have 2 hours to like build a robot to complete said mission. And they get to like. They get practice time and stuff in between that. It's honestly pretty cool.
That's dope.
Yeah, there's a lot of really cool different.
I actually took a robotics class in high school when
Did you see,
it was kind of being.
I wish.
Yeah, it like was the first year that they offered it, and we did some basic stuff with like we didn't really code anything, but we put it together and would like change the values and stuff. And it was basically like Legos. You like put it together, and then it's this motorized contraption that like we did catapults to like throw things a certain distance, and we had to like hone it in on how much torque we threw it and all that stuff. One of them was kind of like you were saying, like we had a mission of inside this pin, we had to pick up balls, kind of like a Hungry Hippo thing. Yeah, we had to pick up balls, like usually 2 at a time, big.
You know what's a funny thing that reminded me
balls.
of at the same high school when I was a freshman? I can't remember, but we acted like me and my buddies acted like we had big balls, and we'd have to like go. They were like dragging behind. We had to go pick them up, and like we would I forget, we would say something, and yeah, we'd like go see like we'd go back down the entire hallway around the corner. And
you committed to the bit.
Big ball, yeah. And like we're hauling them, running back.
14-year-old
so
Stenky.
fucking dumb.
Yeah,
so dumb.
That humor's still gold today.
Honestly, I would do that today.
Listen, if we did that like on a float trip, you're like, oh hey, hold on,
yeah,
yo,
you're running
you swim
back
back
up
and you
river.
grab it. That would be hilarious.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
That video that you shared, that linear robot racing or tracing, my first thought whenever I saw that was, I think my paint description of Coob that I did was just as good as that, contraption they had, like the
Yeah, honestly.
racetrack, basically.
You could,
It's like,
hey,
there's no
maybe that's
difference,
what you
dude.
could design linear robot racing courses.
Dude, that would be
Maybe you
fun.
found
I mean, it looked like it
you
was
found
just
your
you just
calling, dude.
draw random stuff and you make squares and triangles and shit, and then just
Yeah.
let the robot figure it
I'm
all
sure
out.
there's no
Try and
like,
confuse it.
yeah, there's no reasoning behind it for sure. Probably not.
No, hell no.
I wouldn't think
Why
so.
would there be?
Why
Yeah.
honestly? Why would there be? Fucking nerds.
That one's cool. Both of your guys' sports, I don't think currently I would play. One,
Would you
because
play this other one that I
A-
did want to talk about? I didn't. Sepik. What is it called? Where you like kick the ball. What the fuck?
soccer,
Is it? No, no. It's like
Kickball.
it's like
Football,
Sepik.
basketball, but it's a kick violation.
Sepik to crawl. It's where it's like volleyball, but with your feet, essentially.
Oh yeah, I saw. So that one
that
was
is
crazy.
insane sport.
Is it the
No,
one
dude,
with the
I
small
wouldn't
ball?
play that either.
Yeah.
Is it the one with the small ball?
Yeah.
I saw that one, and then when I was researching my game, I came across another one where it's like a full volleyball net all the way up, and you play it on trampolines, so anybody
that's
can
sick.
jump up and kick it. It's
Nah, dude,
it was like
cool.
fucking sick, dude.
I'm gonna give you 3 reasons, one for each of those sports, that why I would not play.
Okay.
Woody's that he had, I wouldn't play because I'd get fucked up. Like, I'm not fast enough. I'm not strong enough anymore. I have too much of a beer gut. I'm drinking too much. Would not play. Haven't worked out in a while.
Drinking too much.
Drank it too much. Linear robot racing, not smart enough to create a robot. I'm
don't do that. To
not going to
yourself.
do that. Sepak to crawl, the volleyball with your feet, just looks like a torn ACL to me. I mean, I would go
Hey, I've
come
had
down,
2
land
of them,
wrong,
brother.
just
Bro, that looks
Yeah,
like a
I know.
broken neck to me. I wouldn't be able to land on my feet. Are you kidding?
Dude, fucking
straight
pulled-
like poop,
torn
dude. Give me
groin,
a
that's what that
fucking
is.
brewski in the backyard and give me a coob
brewski in the
field.
Yeah.
Nothing's
Down
better
my
than
fucking
throwing
throat.
shit when you're kind of buzzed. Well, I mean, like all the drinking games, you
Dude,
throw
we skipped
stuff when
so
you're
many
buzzed.
rocks. on the
We
river.
did. Yeah,
Yeah.
we threw
Daddy returned, huh?
skipped some rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. We found these 2 rocks. Well, Stinky and one of our other friends
Oh my God,
found
that
these
was
2
incredible.
rocks, and I still have them. One of them was shaped like a heart. I mean, like an
Bro,
actual
at the
heart.
same time we found these.
They
two.
both picked it up. Stinky found the heart, and this
No, no,
other guy,
no.
Tyler.
Tyler found the heart.
Oh, I didn't see that part.
Yeah, because I hold his heart in my hands. Yeah.
Yeah. Dustin picked up this one that had a little cutout where the heart like perfectly
bottom of the
fit in,
heart
so
fit
it looked like it was a
perfectly.
holder for the heart.
Oh my
Dude,
god,
and we
no
found
way,
them at
dude.
the same time, independent of each other. Like he found the heart, and I had it. Just happened to have it. Like had picked it up, and it like
They
Did
like
you guys-
put, and they were like,
yeah.
Did you guys go fucking crazy whenever that happened?
I
Like,
did.
If I was
Yeah.
buzzed, dude, I would go nuts. Like that
There
would have been
w-
the highlight of my day.
Yeah. There was a moment, oh my god. So we stopped for lunch, or our second lunch. And it was like kind of off on this riverbank, and then it had like I don't even know what it was. It wasn't really a cutout, but there was like a whirlpool almost started. Not really a whirlpool, but a back current a little bit. And me and Tyler get on our tubes when we're leaving, and we like we were laying on the tubes with our head like in the water, like the top of our head in the water. And we're just like fucking talking and listening to music. And I swear, like we were saying, like, damn, we're moving. It felt like we were moving down the river. We're like a quarter of a mile. It's been 15 minutes or something. And Andrew stands up next to us, and he's like starts pulling us. He's like, dude, you guys are going backwards. And I'm like, what? And we look up. We're in the same spot. We were like in that little
they
world.
had not
we
moved. Yeah,
we
they were
went
caught in
further
the
up
whirlpool.
river.
They just kept going in circles, and they were starting to go back up river.
Oh my
They're like, dude, we are fucking moving right now. This is awesome.
Oh my god.
Oh
Yeah.
man, it was incredible.
Going
That was
upstream,
fun.
huh?
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
insane.
we both could have sworn we were like half a mile down the river. We
Yeah.
thought we were moving.
That was
was
funny.
good times.
That was a good trip. Good trip.
Okay, so we're gonna have to just figure out. This is gonna be an evolving process, guys.
No, this is exactly how it's going to be every episode.
Every
so
episode,
I
we're just
hope you
gonna
guys
pull
love
something-
it
throw something
because it's not
together, yeah.
changing. Yeah. No,
All right.
if you guys found and if you guys did your own research, or if you guys know of some crazy
Some crazy
games,
sports or basic games, sports,
games, anything,
your own
yeah,
games that you've made up
created,
as
yeah,
families or kids.
that's one that we should do. We should go into like our own created games. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
But show, throw them in the comments. Let
Yeah,
us
get in the
know.
Discord.
Yeah, I'll get in the Discord, dude. Hell yeah, join the Discord.
Please do.
It's growing. So
Yeah. All right.
hell yeah.
I want to get off.
Yep.
Well,
Go.
Just kidding. I want to get home.
Go follow us on socials. Like, comment, subscribe.
We didn't do it. We didn't do it last week, but be looking out next week for a GBG plays something. We're gonna play something together,
We're gonna play something.
and we're
Maybe
gonna
at Pico
stream it.
Park.
We're gonna record it. We're gonna stick it online for all your little dirty little eyes to be
Your
looking all over
silly
it.
little
So
slutty eyes.
Maybe we can figure out a way to group stream. We can do those group streams.
Oh yeah.
Look
maybe.
into it. Maybe.
mm-hmm.
Either way.
Either
Look
way,
out for it.
we'll do it. Until next time. Remote
Peace.
control access denied.
See ya.